What's up, folks? It's your boy Z the Real here, and today I want to cover three things in one video. Right, this is the Afterthought news. I'm going to talk about Dak Prescott's injury and how he's basically out for the season and what that means for Andy Dalton. Right, and then I'm going to also cover Tyronn Lue, the signing of the Clippers signing Ty Lue, and last I'm going to cover Ice Cube because that's been on my mind, and I'm going to tell you why Ice Cube chose to do what he did and join Trump. Even though that could be shocking to a lot of people, that's shocking to me. I'm gonna tell you why that is, right? And it's very obvious, and people need to know what's going on with that. And as y'all can see, I'm back to my original look, right? I'm back to my old school, my original look, right? I had to cut the hair off. No more dreads, no more twists, right? No more braids. That's going, that type of long hair is very hard to maintain. Okay, this is why men, especially when they get older in age, they start cutting off, especially the ones that be receding. But I'm still not receding, so I still got my hair. But yeah, I can't deal with that no more. All right, so let me get down to business, right? First of all, let me talk about Dak, right? Cowboy fans, right? There's no need to panic right now, right? We still good. This gonna be another one of the years where our division is weak. The NFC East is the weakest division as far as right now, because the Washington Redskins and the Redskins and Giants, they are both winless. I think one of them is gonna get a win today, but the Giants and the Redskins were both 0-5 going into this week, right? The Philadelphia Eagles have barely been winning games. They just lost to the Ravens, and that was a nail biter. They lost to the Ravens by like 3 points. We're 2-3. Andy Dalton coming in there and making that one catch that Michael Gallup was like 60 yards. That saved us, right? Y'all got to remember, Andy Dalton is not a bad quarterback. As far as a backup, he was the best that we could find. That was the best backup Jerry Jones has actually signed. Way better than Brandon Weeding and any other backups, Matt Cassell, the other backups we had, right? Because Andy Dalton's resume is proven. Yeah, he hasn't been where Matt Cassell was, right? Matt Cassell was behind Tom Brady all those years. And even then, he got exposed after he left New England. But Andy Dalton has been into playoffs 5 times, right? He's proven that if he has some help, some type of decent help, he can make it work. Especially with this team here. The Cowboys are already a far better team than the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, there's no comparison, right? Comparing the Cincinnati Bengals to the Dallas Cowboys is like comparing the Sacramento Kings, right, to just like comparing the Sacramento Kings to the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, there's no comparing that, right? That's a team without that Bengals is a team that don't have no championship rings like that. Like my Los Angeles Clippers, which one I'm gonna talk about next. But no, man, the Cowboys is good, man. The one thing about Jerry Jones, he knows how to build a team. Right? The man knows how to build a team that at least get us to contend. And the one thing I will say Andy Dalton has over Dak is that he has the stronger arm. Let's just keep it real, man. Dak can't throw that good downfield. He overthrows the football way too many times. And it also causes him to get picked off, right? For example, last season, Michael Gallup should have had at least there was games where Michael Gallup had his opponent beat deep, like literally distance between him and the cornerback or the safety. And Dak was so inaccurate that the ball went way over Michael Gallup's head where it wasn't catchable, like past Gallup. Whereas Gallup would have caught it, he could have ran for 70 yards for a touchdown pass. Dalton showed you last week what he's capable of, especially in crunch time. Now let's see what he does against the Arizona Cardinals, right? If Andy Dalton could go the next 3-4 games. Let's say the next 5 games he go 3-0, or at least go 3-1, then we should be fine. Because again, man, Andy Dalton been in the league longer than that. He has a strong arm. He's not bad at all. The man got numbers. Okay, y'all can check Andy Dalton's stats. He's not a bad quarterback at all. But again, injuries happen. And you see what happened to Dak. That man's ankle twist all the way around, like out. That guy weighs, like Dak Prescott weighs over 225 pounds. He's a big dude, right? Getting hit by offensive lineman or a linebacker, right? Injuries happen. I told you that. It wasn't nothing fake about Dak Prescott's injury, right? Again, y'all need to stop listening to these fake conspiracy theorists, truth or YouTubers like Zach K. Hubbard, right? Stop listening to these YouTubers who ain't never played sports a day in their life. No, what Dak suffered was a real injury. Those ankle injuries happen. They can happen to anybody, okay? And I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say this for one last time. It's not a single athlete, no matter who they are, Whether you play at football, basketball, baseball, tennis, golf, right, volleyball, right, you water polo, right, or whatever you may call it, right. Even the race car drivers, like Dale Earnhardt lost his life to an injury that was so severe his brain couldn't take it no more, right. There's not a single athlete from Tom Brady and Michael Jordan and LeBron James, right, even Venus Serena Williams that have not suffered some type of injury in a lifetime, right. There's not a single player that hasn't played hurt. These injuries happen. But it's all how you prepare for it. That's what's going to keep your team in the hunt. Now, as for my Los Angeles Clippers, again, man, Clipper fans, keep your head up, right? I understand things didn't go the way we wanted, and I covered that in another video, right? But check this out, right? It was best for them to hire within the team. Again, Tyronn Lue does have a championship ring at the end of the day, right? The man did coach the Cavaliers to 4 NBA Finals, right? And I know, honestly, he had LeBron. LeBron is LeBron, okay? I'm not going to knock that. LeBron is the best basketball player as far as this era and this generation. I'm not going to knock LeBron James off. He's great, okay? But again, Tyronn Lue did prove to be the better coach. Because remember, before Tyronn Lue got that coach's job, David Blatt was the head coach, right? In the 2014-2015 season. He was the head coach, okay? They did get to the finals, but his coaching style wasn't working against the Warriors, right? LeBron complained, right? Kyrie Irving complained, Kevin Love complained, and the rest of that team complained, right? So Dan Gilbert, Dan Gilbert basically chose to fire him, and David Griffin chose to fire Black and put in Ty Lue. And then when you put in Ty Lue, that pushed Cleveland back over the top, and they was able to get to the finals and beat a 73-9 team. Now, if Tyronn Lue could do it for LeBron James, he could do it for Kawhi Leonard, who's actually just as good as LeBron or hungrier. Yeah, just because Kawhi Leonard lost, like I told y'all before, man, I don't put the blame all the way entirely on Kawhi Leonard because this man won a championship the year before. Okay, Kawhi Leonard has been on winning franchises. Like Toronto, he gave him a ring for the first time, right? And he's been on San Antonio. So I don't put all the blame on Kawhi Leonard. This is Doc Rivers' fault. Okay, this is the second time since Doc Rivers been in power with the Los Angeles Clippers, right, that we blew a 3-1 lead. So Doc Rivers proved that he was the issue and he was the problem that he had to go. All right, so that's a simple and plain, right? Now, again, yeah, it's Paul George played bad, but again, this is their first year here and I'm going to say this right now, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the rumors, right? Oh, the Clippers is bristled because of what Kawhi Leonard ain't had no special privileges, right? No. All that's fake, all that's false. That's just ex-Laker report. That's Laker reporters, right? People who try to make the Clippers feel bad because Lakers won a championship. That's all it is. They mad at the fact that Tyronn Lue got the coaching job, and they also mad at the fact that Chauncey Billups could possibly join the Clippers because they don't look like the Indiana Pacers is going to hire Chauncey Billups the job. So Chauncey Billups is most likely going to coach the Los Angeles Clippers along with Ty Lue. He's going to be the other assistant coach behind Sam Cassell. Now, with Chauncey Billups, Sam Cassell, and Tyronn Lue, the Clippers might just actually get out the second round. Okay, because I'm going to be honest, man. Doc, it's obvious, man. Doc did not want to be there no more. He didn't. All right? All this about the Clippers having bad chemistry, like, no, this is his fault. Because, again, Doc Rivers been getting out-coached for the last 4 seasons. Let's just be honest, man. This ain't the only time he's been out-coached by a younger dude. Coach Skiles, right? 2 years ago, the Portland Trailblazers coach out-coached him, right? Then you had Dan Snyder for the Utah Jazz. Both of those coaches out-coached Doc Rivers, right? And now this year it's been and even Steve Kerr last year, right? Yeah, Doc Rivers been a head coach way longer than Steve Kerr. Now, yeah, Steve Kerr had Kevin Durant and the Splash Brothers, but again, he's a young coach, right? Now, I gave Doc Rivers a pass last year because you were up against a Warriors team and you hardly got no Kawhi Leonard or Paul George, so he got a pass. But this year against Mike Malone, no pass. Okay? It's been proven already, man. Younger coaches have outbeat Doc Rivers. He has to go. His coaching staff to work, right? Let him be in Philadelphia with Simmons and Embiid and handle that issue, right? Because he got a lot of problems over there. But I believe Tyronn Lue is the right man for the job. I believe he can save the Los Angeles Clippers, right? Or at least put us in the championship run, right? We can at least get to the Western Conference Finals. And I believe if the Clippers do get to the Western Conference Finals, we will win, right? And I'm not just saying that because that's my team, but I'm just being realistically here, man. Like Kawhi, especially when he's pissed off, this dude can really make things happen, right? Now, supposedly there's a rumor going around, right? Supposedly this is, I don't know if this is true or not, but supposedly they want to trade the Clippers organizations, Lawrence Frank and Mike Wayne, along with Jerry West. They want to trade Paul George to the Nets to a 3-team trade that's going to involve Paul George, us giving up Landry Shamet, Cat McGalley, and a second-round pick to go to Brooklyn. And then Brooklyn give up Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Jared Allen. They'll go to Houston, and then we get back James Harden. That's supposedly word on the street, word around town that's out there. Okay? Don't be surprised if a trade does happen. Even if it's not Paul George, it might be Montrezl Harrell. One of these players are going to have to go. Because word around the town is Montrezl, Pat Beverly Wills, they weren't getting along with Paul George. So something's going to have to happen in that regard. But even if it doesn't happen, I'm still confident with what we got. I believe we can still make it work with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Because, again, we got a different coach in power. Doc is no longer here. So get ready for that. And then let me also talk about, let me also cover Ice Cube really quick. Right? Let me get that out the way now. Let me tell you about Ice Cube. So the reason why Ice Cube decided to join Donald Trump is because Donald Trump, again, man, I told y'all before in these videos, right? These Republicans look out for each other, right? Republicans are all for Republicans. Okay, so let me explain what's going on, right? Ice Cube is still considered an A-list celebrity, right? Yeah, he may not have, especially in the hip-hop world, right? He's still an A-list celebrity. Man, been around for over 25 years, right? Since NWA. Since 89, he's been around. So this man's made a lot of money. And out of all the NWA members, he's the most popular one. Yeah, I give Dre his credit. Dre is up there, but Dre, I don't believe has, like, Dre's up there, right? Dre is a billionaire status, but again, like, Cube is just as big as Dre. Right, yeah, Cube may not be as big as a Jay-Z or a Lil Wayne, right, or a P. Diddy Combs, one of them guys, right, but he's still big time, right? Cube is Cube. The man has made movies, right? He has Cube Vision with his own label, right? That man got albums that went platinum, like he got big time money. Now, I was shocked when he basically said he's working with Trump, knowing how Trump is when it comes to black issues, because again, man, Trump has not addressed none of these police brutality problems at all, right? He's done absolutely nothing to stop any of it. Okay, so this is what y'all gotta understand. You know, Trump has not did a good job representing America at all, dude. But and I told you right, man, Trump is somebody who's willing to basically turn the other cheek, right? Because Trump is not really that racist. There were black celebrities who was messing with Trump before he became president, but Trump is turning on the cheek so he can basically get back in power, right? He can get into office. So this is why Trump is basically doing what he's been doing, right? Trump just wants to be president, but he hasn't done a good job. And I told you that, man. The man don't care about what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. He don't care about what happened to Breonna Taylor. He don't care about none of these people, right? George Floyd, he don't care about none of them. He just wants to be president. The man can't even answer a question properly at all. You know, Cube is messing with Trump because, again, Cube is a Republican, believe it or not. He's a black Republican. He's just like Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I told you about the reason why Floyd Mayweather has been working with Trump. It's no different, man. The higher class look after the higher class. This is what y'all must understand about it. This is all money. Okay? This is nothing different, right? Because, again, I understand that neither Democrat or Republicans is for us, but Cube is only doing this for Cube. Cube is only profiting from it. Okay, this is all money. That's what it was. That's as always has been. It's all about money with Ice Cube, right? And this is why he said what he said. Oh, they're both bad people. We go with who's in power. No, he's just making excuses. Because I told y'all before, if black people really want to get in power, then we need to nominate our own candidates, right? We need to go independent. What Diddy did during the state of emergency address when COVID-19 first hit and it canceled all entertainment, that's what we need to start doing before every election. But of course, a lot of these black celebrities, a lot of these people ain't gonna do it because it's all about money. It's easier said than done, but that's what it is. It's all about money. Cube is letting y'all know now he's a Republican. He's always been a Republican this whole time, right? Even when Obama was president, right? Cube might have voted for Obama, but he was still a Republican, right? That man was still voting for his class because again, Cube know he could benefit better with Trump being in office than Joe Biden. And I'll be honest, man, Joe Biden has done nothing for black people anyway, right? Joe Biden has done, the Democrats have done more for the LGBTQ than what our people are going through in the ghetto. Okay, so I'm just telling you this now, man. Right? Cube is doing this strictly for money. Because Trump can sweeten things for him. He can take advantage of Trump, right? Of Trump being in office. Because again, Trump is a businessman and Ice Cube knows this. So this is all a business move for Trump. This is all about money. This is not, because again, man, anybody can see that Trump don't care about black people when it comes to issues, right? He's going to turn the other cheek. This man has done nothing about the police force at all. He's not going to do anything neither. Okay? Trump is somebody who don't deserve to be in office anyway. He has no political experience. But Q sees this as an opportunity for him to get money, right? To gain any taxes he going to lose, right? That's what it is, man. He's going to take advantage of Trump being in office so he can cover his back, right? Tax-wise. With Trump, Cube is not going to have to pay that much taxes, right? Cube can recuperate his losses. That's exactly what Mayweather been doing this whole time. Because Obama, when he was in office, he at least taxed the Republicans. He went after the higher class. You ain't got to worry about that with Trump anymore. So I'm just telling y'all that right now off the top, right? Because if everybody say that Trump's racist, Cube basically join in with him, right? Ice Cube basically, you know what I'm saying, was willing to just basically stoop that low. He went in with him. For those y'all call Trump the devil, Cube went in with him, right, for that money, right? So that's all it is, man. That's why I say I'm not taking none of this politics seriously. I'm not, right? I don't care too much about Democrats or Republicans. My help coming from the Lord, right? The Democrats, Republicans don't represent the black party at all. They don't. They're not going to help me in my struggles. They don't care about neither one of us. Especially the black folks, man. When what we going through, they don't. Because again, man, because remember, what have the Democrats really done for black people to help us stop these murdering officers from killing us, right? They have done nothing. We've had Black Lives Matter have done absolutely nothing. I told you about George Soros. He ain't going to do nothing to no George Zimmerman, right? Or any of these officers that's been killing these innocent black people, right? He ain't going to do nothing to them. The money he got. No, Cube don't care. That's all I'm saying. The Cube really does not care. He don't. This is all about money, right? What Cube can get out of Trump and we can benefit from Trump still in there. Again, it's the upper class and screw everything else, right? Because it's no more middle class at all. It's either lower class or it's upper class. Ain't no more high middle. The middle class is gone. And Cube knows this already. So Cube is looking out for Cube. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right? And this is an Ice Cube who once was a part of Public Enemy. Right? This is a man who was once aligned with the Louis Minister Farrakhan. This is Ice Cube who was black and proud. He put out Higher Learning, which was a black movie, right? Based on racism. He put out all this stuff out, right? But he chose to go with the Republican Party. So he's showing you right now it's all about money. That's what it always has been. Right? And y'all can say what y'all want about the industry, man. Right? Ain't no devil got nothing to do with this. This is all about money. That's what it is. This is a money. This is all about clout and money. Right? Who can stay richer? This is what it is. It's all about capitalism. Ice Cube is a capitalist. Now you see it. Trump is a capitalist, right? Birds of a feather, right? One capitalist attracts another capitalist. All Ice Cube doing is capitalizing off this opportunity, right? And all Trump is doing, he's using Cube again to try to get the black vote. He figure, okay, Ice Cube is so influential in the black community, black folks will vote for me because of Ice Cube's doing it. That's how Trump's thinking. I'm going to tell you that right now, right? Trump likes the fact that Ice Cube get involved with them because he wants your vote, right? Because Trump already knows y'all don't like Biden too much anyway, right? Because again, I told you the reason why Biden got Cardi B is again to get the vote of the ghetto. He wants your vote. So Trump is doing the exact same thing. He felt, okay, so Biden gonna get him a female rapper. I'm gonna get me a male rapper, right? So I want people who are seeing this video to see the game that's being played right now. All they want is your vote, black people. They don't care about either one of us. Again, we need to nominate our own candidate, right? And we need to vote independent. We need to go with the Green Party. Because that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm no longer finna be a Democrat. And I'm no longer going to be a Republican. Because again, it's all about money with those two parties. They don't care about us at all. They don't care about the people that struggle in the ghetto. They don't care about people with low income housing. They don't care that people are barely making minimum wages, not enough for us to survive. They don't care about hiring minimum wage, right? They don't care about cleaning up the streets from these low down officers. They don't care about none of those things. They're not going to help us. Okay? Right? Ice Cube is no different than Chrisette Michelle, right? No different than Floyd Mayweather Jr. and any other black person who got involved with the Republican Party. It's just the same as them. They're all capitalists. These are all high-class Americans, right? They making way more than we make an entire year. They got millions of dollars in their bank accounts. They don't care about any one of us or the community. Because if Ice Cube really cared, again, this man will be endorsing his own candidate. That wouldn't be Trump or Biden. Right? That's what every black celebrity could do. They got enough money to endorse their own type of candidate and go independent. Neither one of them are going to do it. It's all about the green, all about that paper. So I hope y'all do know that, right? And even then, man, Trump and Biden, they don't even act professional. Again, if y'all saw the last two debates, it was like watching the Maury show. It was like Jerry Springer. Neither one of them are for us. They don't represent us at all. It's just a bunch of mess. No, Ice Cube getting involved with Trump, he's showing you who his true colors are. He cares nothing but about money. That's all it is. It's about money, right? So he can cover his own losses, right? So he don't get taxed as much. And Trump can do for him, can make it sweet for him. They made a deal. Trump say, anything you want, Cube, I'll do if you represent me. That's all it is. He made a deal with him. No, that's all it is. Trump said, if Trump figure, okay, if Biden could get Cardi B, I get Ice Cube that's bigger than Cardi B. Yeah, it's all a game, right? That's all it is. It's all about money, right? They gonna be fine. The rest of us struggle. No, I'm not gonna follow along with it at all. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, I'm not voting for neither one of them. Okay, and that's just how it is. I'm not voting for either one of them, right? Both of them. Again, Biden is just a yes man anyway. Dude, he has no mind of his own. Biden just wants to be president so they just want Biden in there so they can just have a Democrat in there. Biden is not going to change things at all. Neither once have you even seen, and this is the crazy part, right? Neither president, neither Trump or Biden has even talked about how they're going to change COVID-19, how they're going to get this country back to normal and recuperate everything, how they could get everybody returning back to how it was last year previously. Neither one of them has come up with a proper strategy, right? So how could we even trust either one of them? No, it's all a game. That's what it is. It's a dog and pony show. That's all this is. Right? Cube is showing you because Cube cares about his business, right, and his money, because he cares about what his intention, because he cares about what he wants, right? He don't care about any one of our problems. Because as much as black people have talked against Trump, for Cube to get involved with him, no, he's no different than Terrence Williams, right, and Candace Owens. So that's who Cube is rolling with now. He's rolling with a Candace Owens and Terrence Williams. And don't get me wrong now, man. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I ain't forgot about Candace Owens or Terrence Williams. I'm gonna cover them. Terrence and Candace Owens. I ain't forgot about them too. Oh no, a video's coming for those, for them too. I'm gonna show you what this is really about, and I'm gonna tell you why Candace Owens really didn't get invited to the Republican Party, because it's obvious, right? But anyways, folks, that's the video, man. Yo, like, subscribe, comment if you feel like, man. This is your boy Z. Stay blessed, stay tuned, and like always, I'll see you soon.